As most of you should know, it is now Pride Month, and in honor of Pride Month, we're going to be talking about Marvel's most venomous couple. If you couldn't tell by that horrible joke, we're going to be talking about Venom and Eddie Brock. Although it was never officially called a couple, I mean, like, they're pretty much a couple. Like, literally, Venom lives inside Brock's head rent-free. And they, like, spend all their time together, and they're notoriously together. If that doesn't count as a couple, I don't know what does, alright? But, I won't be talking about Venom in the good light that I normally talk about him in, even though I've never really spoken about him on the channel. We're going to be talking about Venom in a negative light here. We're going to be showing the flaws of Venom, and why he is not a good partner to Eddie Brock. This video is going to be very weird. My computer just froze. I don't know what that was about. And I just gotta say, this video is not really to be taken too terribly serious, so take it with a huge grain of salt. I'm just gonna be, pointing out how Venom's just a bad person in general. Throughout the comics, in the newer comics at least, the older comics, he was just a goofball. He didn't really see Eddie in the way that we're depicting him in this video at all. So just remember, this is all jokes, all for fun. Happy Pride Month, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy. Alrighty, I hate to start out with such a strong one, but I'm looking at my notes here. It says Venom is notoriously an abuser and gaslighter. Whew. This is gonna be interesting. Evidence 1. In the movie Venom, Let There Be Carnage, hopefully you've all seen it, he physically broke Eddie's nose, healed it, and then broke it again. Broke his TV, trashed his house, broke his motorcycle, and gave him indoor chickens. If you've ever had indoor chickens, you know that's abusive. And then he gave Eddie, sorry, this is not in the Venom, this is in the comics. He gave Eddie cancer and then dumped him in the hospital as he was dying. Right? Like, what the fuck? Who in their right mind would think that somebody who actually gave somebody an illness was a good person? Right? Like, that can't be good. You want to know how he gave him cancer? Do you want to know how? He gaslit Eddie into believing he had cancer. So much so that his brain actually manifested a cancerous tumor in his body. And then was like, dang, sucks to be you, and left. That's horrible. That's horrible. And guess what? That's not even where it starts, or where it ends. Evidence 2. He made a son of Eddie Brock without his knowledge, and gave it to his unprepared girlfriend at the time, well, ex-girlfriend at the time. Obviously, she didn't know what to do with a baby. Like, just a baby that came out of nowhere. She wouldn't know what to do with that. So she gives to the one person that she knows can take care, heavy quote-unquote, on that, can take care of a Brock. Eddie Brock's notoriously abusive father. And now I know what you're saying. Hey, that's on the girl, because she gave it to an abusive person. No, that's on Venom for making another Eddie Brock without his knowledge or consent at all. Alright, well, I hate to start on such a hard note and to end it off on something that's even harder. Well, not even harder, but something that's still hard. I said here, Venom only wants to have fun. In the comics and TV shows, it's shown repeatedly that Venom leaves Eddie Brock the second that Spider-Man's willing to take him back in. Evidence 1, right here.
Win. Of course we win. Not you. It. The symbiote's proven its point. I'm nothing without it. Take me back. That's what it wants, right? A reunion with its first love? The symbiote's found a better partner in me. Me? Not us.
This thing leaves Eddie Brock the second that he gets the chance. The absolute second that he gets the chance to be back with his quote-unquote first love. He absolutely leaves him. And look, he's leaving devastated. And then guess what? Spidey rejects him. He says no. And then Venom's like, oh, I guess I'll settle for Brock. He tries to crawl back to him. So he's like, oh, no, that ain't happening. And then puts him in a bag just so he can't fuse with other people. Like, do you see this? How is this ever a good sign? And then this next part isn't really a Venom being a bad partner thing. It's just Venom being a bad person. And it's the fact that Spider-Man wants to kill him. And that is, we can see that in the Venom verse. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I didn't really I read that comic, and then I was like, dang, this comic kind of sucks, and I finished it, and I never read it again. But I distinctly remember when Spider-Man got taken over by that weird, white, quote-unquote, perfect host for the symbiote thing. It was like, Spider-Man always wanted to kill you, right? But he never had the guts to do it, as he's laying the paws on him, right? Like, you know how bad of a person you gotta be, where Spider-Man wants to kill you, right? Like, that can't be a good sign. But, yeah. Happy Pride Month. This is the end of the video. I don't know if you realized. I'm trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the year. We are very close. And I would appreciate it if you subscribed. Have a good day.